Hey, what's going on, man? Shout out to the Dom Giving the Vision. I'm gonna make this video really quick, man. How do you get past the red pill rage? I actually hear this question a lot. A lot of my subscribers, man, are guys that came over from such and such channel, and they tired of the angry content, they tired of the negative content. They want a more balanced perspective, and that's, sensible. I get it. I don't think a lot of these hardcore red pill channels did a good job of taking guys through the phases of the red pill properly. Shout out to Donovan Sharp. You know what I mean? I think Donovan does a good job. A couple other guys, but I'll leave it at that. A lot of dudes just brought guys in and dumped a lot of negative information on them. You know what I mean? Real talk. They just dumped a lot of negative information on them. And a lot of guys don't know what to do. And I would say, first and foremost, man, the red pill rage, all it is, if you break it down, all it is a guy looking back over his life and recognizing where he went wrong with women. You know what I mean? You might recognize that maybe you was a simp or a beta male, or you was overweight, or, you was a punk. You had low self-esteem. You think about all the times women got over on you, and it makes you angry, as it should. For some guys, they'll be able to use that anger as motivation. For other guys, they're going to stay there forever because it's stained their brain. It's not for everybody, man. Everybody was not supposed to get exposed to that kind of stuff, but they did. And like I say, the content creators didn't do a good job of walking these guys step by step through it. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. And a lot of guys have reached a full-blown paranoia. Anytime you hear dudes talking about all women, they paranoid. How do you know about all women? Have you dated all women? Have you slept with all women? Have you talked to all women? Hell, have you slept with 100 women? You know what I mean? That'd be my question. So what are you talking about all women? But that's what happens when you listen to that negative shit 5-6 hours a day. Gotta have a balance, man. I always tell men on my channel, you gotta have a reference point in your mind of how life works. I can't speak on another man's life, but I can speak on my life. I have a reference point in my mind on how the world treats me, how I get things done, all of that stuff. How women treat me, how women don't treat me. I have reference points and experiences in my mind, meaning I don't have to listen to nobody else tell me about the world, dog. I can go right here. I'm 33 years old. I know how the world treats me. I know who I am. I've looked in that mirror, period. Moving on from that, I would say sometimes, man, you got to change the people around you, dog. You are the company you keep. If you're hanging around a bunch of negative energy, negative people, there you go. You're going to be negative results. I don't even hang out with them kind of people in my real life, man. Like, my personal homeboys I grew up with, we don't even have these kind of... Yo, put it like this. If I was to tell some of the guys I grew up with, some conversations I had online, they would laugh at me. Because they don't even know what a red pill is. You know what I mean? They would laugh me out the building like, nigga, you turned into a bitch. Or if I was to tell some of my military guys, they'll laugh at me. I don't know, that's another story for another day. You know what I mean? You got to get around some guys that's going to challenge you too. Challenge you to be better, to get out your comfort zone. And overall, man, you got to get into some self-improvement. It don't have to be my channel. I understand my channel ain't for everybody. You got to have tough skin to like my content every day, but get into some self-improvement, man. You can never go wrong. If the red pill upsets you so bad and you rage that hard, obviously it was something you was doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hardest part for a lot of guys to admit, to come to a level of acceptance of where they went wrong with this stuff. Some guys never will. And once you can admit where you went wrong, that's a sign of maturity. That's a sign that you're moving in the right direction. You're really taking that time to get to know yourself. You know what I mean? But the red pill rage, you're really mad at yourself, man. You know what I mean? You're really mad at yourself. But I would say if you pass the red pill rage, you want to get out here and date again, well, you got information on female nature. But I'm going to close with this. Here's what I don't like about a lot of that red pill stuff. Who said women's nature was only negative? When people talk about the red pill, it's always in a negative connotation. Everybody has a negative side of their nature and a positive side. What about the positive side of female nature? Why y'all don't talk about that? That's my question. That's $1 billion question. Why y'all don't talk about that? You gonna sit here and tell me that every man is having negative issues with women and no positive experiences? Malarkey. That's cap right there. That's cap right there. But hey, it is what it is. Who said it was all negative, man? Got to think about that. You should be having some positive experiences with women in that nature too. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Peace.